Shocking but not surprising these days in the indoctrination camps that college campuses have become. Just yesterday, the Atlanta Journal-Constitution reported yesterday that, quote, Emory University's Muslim religious life scholar resigned Wednesday, a departure he said he planned in advance of being suspended, while the school reviews comments he allegedly made that turned him into a target of a conservative watchdog group.
Guillette with Accuracy in Media. Today we're at Emory University. It's a very diverse university where 20% of their student body is Jewish. And it's a university where on their payroll they have a pro-Hamas anti-Semite.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Joining us now is Adam Guillette, the president of Accuracy in Media, here to discuss this sudden resignation of a religious leader. Adam, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Adam, the statement said it was a pre-planned resignation, and the school said we're reviewing statements allegedly made by this imam. He was on camera. He said those things.
Yeah, should we believe him or his own actual mouth? This is a man who was captured defending Hamas. He says all Israelis are military targets. You're going to tell me 6-year-olds, the elderly, they're military targets, part of the IDF? And what's most outrageous is that they did nothing. Emory said nothing to their students, to their donors, until we showed up.
And you showed up with, actually, you tend to show up with moving vans. You try and help these guys leave their places of employment, didn't you?
Well, we think it's incredibly important for people to know who the anti-Semites are on their campus and in their community. So first we visited Emory with our mobile billboard until they had the police tell us to leave. Then we went to his other place of employment, the Centers for Disease Control, so that his colleagues could see the kind of person that they're working with, who's being funded with our tax dollars. And then ultimately we went to his home where unfortunately we weren't able to meet with him. We did chat with his neighbors, and now they might have a different perspective on the guy who lives down the street.
Oh, I'm sure. What are students saying to you in response to seeing these billboards, seeing you guys on campus?
Well, I guess it depends on the kind of student. We have a tremendous amount of support from people of all religious faiths, Jewish, Christian. We meet all types of people who appreciate our work. And I also meet all types of people who want us dead. I've been swatted 11 times, most likely by students. I received 2 death threats from students yesterday via email last night, threatening me and my wife at our home address in response to this. So it's incredibly important to realize these are the kinds of people we're dealing with, the kinds of people who not only are on the side of a pro-Hamas person being paid by the federal government, but want to kill you when you hold them accountable. That's what we're up against.
It's incredible, and it's incredible there's no self-reflection on whose side they're actually standing on. I remember just a few years ago they were talking about the crazy and very scary rise of anti-Semitism across the country, and the Biden White House came out with policies and statements saying we want to we want to fight anti-Semitism across the country, and suddenly all of that seems to have disappeared, and these kids, they don't seem to be thinking about what side they're actually on.
Well, to a degree they are, and that's almost the problem. You know, initially we saw 2 types of groups on these campuses, the true blue anti-Semites, many of whom were foreign students. Then the larger group would be these radical Marxist progressives. They don't hate Jews per se. They hate Western civilization. They hate what they call settler colonialism. It's entirely the DEI oppressor-oppressed mindset that they have heard for 13 years in public education.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.